say,
top billin'. Yo, fly, Eagles, fly. Look at my face. I'm not panicking at all. I know how this is going to go, right? The Eagles going to be there in the end. What people need to understand is, or people need to find the ability to compartmentalize. You want to compartmentalize because at the beginning of the season, you don't know who anyone is, right? People usually try to go by last season as a determining factor of the current season, and you really can't do that. You can't do that with other teams, and you certainly can't even really do it with your own team. And of course, you're going to know your own team better than other teams. Now, your boy right here, Jersey Murf, tried to tell people, don't come in here talking to me about the San Francisco 49ers and teams like that, because it should be one game at a time. The Eagles have not proven themselves to be just flat out better than everyone on the schedule thus far. And you see a team like the New York Jets, a team that I know just as well as the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't miss Jets games unapologetically. Like I said before, I'm Jersey to the bone gristle. It should be called the New Jersey Jets. Well, I was talking about with my homeboys when we were watching the game, right? This is a New Jersey outfit. They should represent Jersey. But with all that being said, I don't miss Jets games. I understand the line of scrimmage play that they have. People ask me who had the better defense between Philly and New York Jets, and I said overall I would go with the Jets. The Jets have better linebacker play. To me, they have just as good of line of scrimmage play on defense. Maybe not the type of depth that Philly has, but sometimes you don't need to get to that depth, right? And it's not to say that they even have bad depth. The secondary, I think, is better for the New York Jets if we're talking about the cornerback play. But guess what? None of that was really even a factor. You can just see how great of a scheme that they have out there, right? My man Robert Saleh, because they didn't have Sauce Gardner, and they didn't have DJ Reed, and several other cats. And they were still able to dampen the Eagles' attack, right? Especially once they got it together. The Eagles looked really good early on. They adjusted there, and then you have to readjust to their adjustment. Now, people are going to poo-poo on the offensive coordinator, right? I'm over it, to be honest with you, right? I'm tired of hearing about that already. So you can do that all you want, but the fact of the matter is, no matter what's called, you need to execute it. My man Jalen Hurts, which we'll get into here, right? I didn't want to really get into this here, but it's starting to crop itself, and you can see why sometimes you have to kind of slow down. Don't put the cart before the horse. This time last year, not even really this time, like a little bit before this time last year, remember, I was fighting with people having to tell them that Jalen Hurts was a damn good quarterback and will be a damn good quarterback, because the majority of people were saying that he sucks. He had a great year last year, and then all of a sudden people want to pretend like that none of that existed. You have to have consistency in this league to be a superstar. Once people find out that you're good, they're going to attempt to make you beat them the way that you could normally beat them, right? Or they're going to take the path of least resistance. They know you're good with something. They want to try to take that away. That's what made Kobe Bryant great, or Michael Jordan, all this. They could get to that second thing that they have there, and we have to see Jalen be able to develop that. He's going to do that because he's just a great player. There's no doubt about that. Anybody questioning Jalen Hurts, you should question your own self before you question Jalen Hurts. So, but with some of these decisions here and some of this right here, you can put this on multiple people. Now, this is the final play where he threw that interception now, right? You get pretty much deep routes on here, right? It was fourth down, no doubt about that. You can see them moving right here. Vertical routes. You get that post there from your boy Thin Diesel here. You got A.J. Brown kind of taking him away. I'm not sure what he's running right here, maybe a corner route. But it's 4th and 8. You have one timeout here. If you're running people back this way, you have underneath zone where some of the people have eyes on you. They have Huff backed off right here. You get 3 guys, right? Rush 3, drop 8. Guess what? You need 8 yards. Look at this guy right here. Are you seeing the entire field? Kenneth Gainwell on a dump off could get you 8 yards. You can scramble back up and get to your next play and run it like that. Call a timeout, whatever you need to do just to keep the play from going. No need to go all the way downfield for a have or have-nots, where all or nothing kind of deal right there. And as you can see right here, look at this. Look like Gainwell eventually was going to uncover. It's not like you're under pressure or anything right here. You could have waited there. Kenneth Gainwell could have came out this way, nothing but airspace and opportunity. Maybe he even gets you a big 25-yard, 30-yard gainer right there, and then you're back in business. Why is this an all or nothing kind of deal right here? A play is called, but it's up to a quarterback to decipher what's the best mode of operation, right? And to me, throwing it into triple coverage right here, where it's almost picked off, of course, batted down, that's not the deal right there, as you can see. Right, that should have been an interception anyway. Jalen Hurts could have thrown 5 interceptions in this game. Not all of it his fault. Obviously, you can see with the offensive line there, but Lane Johnson going down. Anybody talking shit about Lane Johnson should know right now that you need Lane Johnson, right? Driscoll, trash dookie. I wanted to see Steen out there anyway. I don't know how Driscoll got out there, but trash dookie. So Peta had a pretty substandard game, right? Not like he had versus the Rams, put it that way. Jets have a more active front. They have faster guys on the front. They throw a lot of shit at you there. It's just a different way of operating. To me, it's the best defense in the league, or at least a 1B with the San Francisco 49ers, or even a 1C when you put the Philadelphia Eagles defense with it as well there. So you have to be able to take that into account. But am I in panic mode? Not at all. People going to talk about the Dolphins. Dolphins have a different way of operating. This time it'll be the onus will be on the defense, because I don't believe the Dolphins have that good a defense themselves. So I believe the Eagles offense, when put against the Miami Dolphins defense, can definitely light up the scoreboard a little bit better there. But can you win a track meet there? You shouldn't have to. It's still the Eagles defense. But man, we got to talk about some of these injuries there. The injuries are starting to pile up there at some very crucial positions. Now, this was an extremely poor decision. You have Dallas Goedert right here running a stick route or sit down route, however you want to designate that. Not only is the decision poor, Jalen Hurts' mechanics, right? This is where constantly detaching from the pocket or constantly being under pressure can start to get to you mentally and start to mess with your mechanics, especially the lower body mechanics. Now look at this right here. It's a fairly clean pocket. You got KG, Kenneth Gainwell, doing his thing right here. You do get Peta right here with a little bit of a breach, right? You can see it kind of start the breach between Kelsey and really Opeta right there. He's getting a little bit of that prison loving right there. But that doesn't mean that Jalen Hurts has to launch off of his back foot. You see that right there? He's launching off of his back foot. He's not stepping into this throw. If you're going to throw this, you step into it. But it really shouldn't be thrown anyway. There's really nowhere to go with this, right? You can't force stuff to happen. There are 2 defenders here, and they're going to be able to travel a little bit faster than you think they are right here because they have eyes on you. You throw this right there, you're pretty much just giving them the pass. Look at that. Not able to get anything on it. It floats, and then it's picked off because they have eyes on him. But it's the mechanics portion of this, man. It's only so long fake thugs can pretend. I forget who said that, probably Jay-Z. But it's only so long bad mechanics can pretend, right? You can get away with bad mechanics. Throwing off your back foot in the double coverage right there, that's not a good decision, right? Not like he had a ton of bad decisions in this game. It was just one of those games with a small error a small room for error or small margin for error because the Jets defense is just that good, man. All right, now obviously this wasn't a bad decision. This was just poor play by Driscoll here going against Jermaine Johnson, who's very much like a Josh Sweat. Look at this. Works him upfield, discards him, works back to the inside, hits Jalen Hurts' arm before he can get the pass off right completely. And of course it floats up and is picked. But I highly doubt this will happen to Lane Johnson, but it can happen to anybody, right? Because everybody's playing football on the other side, and they're professional football players too, right? But this is a good rush move right here. You can see Driscoll right here stop moving his feet upon contact, right? Gets upfield, already gets out leverage. I don't know if you think he's going to push him upfield or whatever like that, but he gets slung by, use the momentum against him. He gets all turned around, all out of sorts and shit like that. And then he's pretty much in FEMA mode trying to get back into it. Not happening. So that's not on. I can't put that on Jalen right there, obviously. But it's a first down play. They're trying to throw the ball on first down. It is what it is on that aspect right there. I like throwing the ball on first down sometimes. All right, remember, this is just the after-game review. I concentrate on a few aspects. We'll come back with the All-22 and really break down and hone in on some things there. I want to talk about some of the defensive performances, man. Milton Williams. I said it time and time again. Give Milton Williams a chance out there and he's going to shine. Same deal right here, my man Josh Sweat. Josh Sweat and Milton Williams I tried to focus on before, and now you guys can see it. Look at this move right here. Inside approach, split the difference, continuing to work. Oh my God. You have two men trying to combat this dude and can't do it. He splits the difference right there, gets himself a split tie-out, fertilizes Zach Wilson. That was hard. Just look at the move though, right? Out wide. Damn near to the nines, right? Damn near nined him right here. Shoots it upfield, sticks that foot in the ground. Hit him with that AI crossover. Bang. Look at that. Semi-burped the baby right there on his rib. Mekhi Becton was done right there. Then look at him continuing to push. Mekhi's in FEMA mode, damn near pulling him. Right? Pulling him right there. Then you can see right there him stretching the man's back out. Pause, right? Chiropractor in that man there. And getting to it. That's both a white and blue collar sack at the same time. Come on, man. Speaking of Milton Williams right here, come on. You're going to try to block this man with a tight end? Look at the multi-gap approach. Take presence and then spike a tie out. Got him a 2-for-1, a bowling pin situation too, right there. Come on. That's hard. CJ Uzoma, he took a bad one right there. But check this out. Center a man up, work that multi-gap approach, right? You see him take presence in the left gap. That makes Breece Hall shut it down, right? And send him on the redirect there. Then he squares him up as well. And look at that right there. A 2-for-1. Pause. Splaga tie out. Fertilizes him. Uzama bowling pins. Fertilizes himself as well. Then he gets up. You can see Hall look at him in his eyes right there. It's my boy, punk. He's looking like your boy Red and Friday right there. Breece Hall scared to look at that man in his eyes. Come on, Milton Williams is a straight up full-grown man. All right, here we go. Milton out of 3 technique. I'll be honest right here. I think this actually could have been a solo sack for him. Check this out right here. Bang. Now watch the spin move right here. Fought the hands and oh. I know my boy Camden's own, South Jersey's own Haason Reddick was right there as well. But if you look at this right here, your boy Reddick doing his thing, right? And you know I got to get the Reddick when that All-22 comes out. It's time, baby. 5 rounds. My man is back. Was back like he never left, first and foremost. What's wrong with Haason Reddick? What's wrong with Haason Reddick, Murf? Come on, Cletus. The man had a compromised wrist hand or whatever it was. Look, that's no longer an issue. Look at him running that loop there. But look at your boy, right? Who contacts him first? Williams coming up out of that spin move. Pressure to the inside. Spun back to the inside. Look, Reddick has not actually touched him yet. That's who has him first. Right there. Bang. I'm not so sure. Obviously, you get a little bit of the leg or whatever right there. That seems like that should have been Milton Williams' solo sack right there. But it is what it is. My man getting fertilized, right? Straight up missionary style right there. He had to give it up missionary style. He has all kinds of lucky charms and rainbows and daffodils and shit in his eyes right there. He was concussed. Come on, man. Milton Williams, Haason Reddick, Josh Sweat. Jordan Davis was doing this thing, man. Letting people know that the Philadelphia Eagles are a complete team, right? Definitely a complete defense and a complete defensive front. It's still held up in the secondary despite not having Darius Slay. Reed Blankenship going out of the game with a nasty crackback, right? Crackback right to his sternum. That shit, I've been there before. Them Jones hurt, right? And then you had Eli Race go down with what looked like a nasty injury. I couldn't even watch that again, man. Hopefully it's a hyperextension, but the way that shit bit back like that, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Much prayers out to you, Playboy. Get well soon on that there, but It looks like they had to move Brad Roby back to at depth at safety, and they put my man Mario Goodrich in the slot. So having a mix and match parts there, able to hold there. We have to see what's going on offense. I know the offensive coordinator, blah 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 blah. But besides that, the execution, Jalen Hurts himself there. I'm not sure if he was pressing or if he was reading his own press clippings, but this entire season, to me, he has been kind of up and down with this play, right? Obviously, more times good than not, but still want to make sure his bad is still at a high clip, right? Still on a higher plane where his floor and his ceiling are very close, right? Because he's that good, right? His floor should be damn near his ceiling. But what can you say, man? People going to be worried about the Miami Dolphins game. Miami has an explosive-ass offense. There's no doubt about that. Need all hands on deck there. Cannot wait to see that defensive front get after that offensive line on Miami and really see what is working with there. And that should be the game within the game there. So we shall see. But, man, tough one right there. The New Jersey Jets, right? Doing the damn thing, showing that defensive football and defense and line of scrimmage play can win games against elite teams, which the Philadelphia Eagles are. I wanted that I-95 Bowl. I made that video before the season started. I wanted to see my team and my team, the New Jersey Jets, play each other in the Super Bowl. Could it happen? Eagles would be there. The Jets, if they had a better quarterback, would certainly be there as well, in my opinion. So we should see how that works out there. But, man, don't fret if you're an Eagles fan. But don't fret, as always, because your boy Jersey Murf has it. So make sure you keep it locked right here. Tell everybody that this is the best place to get your Philadelphia Eagles information. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed. And as always, much love out there, all right? Much love to all of South Jersey, all of Delaware, and all of Philly, all right? Salute.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.